Dear Diary, Summer Week 2, Year 2. We've got a lot of work to do and an island to get to. That's right. Today, we're going to be attempting to collect 100 pieces of hardwood in order to repair Willy's ship and, of course, travel to the Fern Islands. I have no idea what to expect when it comes to this new area, but I'm very intrigued, and getting 100 pieces of hardwood will definitely take some diligence, but I'm hoping that we will be able to get it done. And in the meantime, we'll be working to reach combat level 10, not 100, upgrade our farm, and potentially craft a smoker and more fish ponds. Should be a good time. The time we've spent so far in year 2 of summer has felt so different than it was when we first began. What I love so much about it is that I feel like this journey is still full of surprises. I suppose you can never really know what to expect here in the valley. Cheers to more adventures and a week of growing our little slice of paradise. Cheers for now. XOXO, the Stardew Diaries. All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another episode of the Stardew Diaries. Our journey together through year 2 of summer on the beach farm. And as we mentioned in the intro, I never thought that jumping into summer year 2, we would still feel like we're learning so much about this farm and how to grow it and how to evolve it. And one thing we learned quite a bit last episode is that we've still got a lot of work to do. We still got a lot to learn, and this game is still full of so many surprises. And so it's kind of my favorite thing about it. It's what I've really enjoyed about this experience and what I've really enjoyed about sharing it with you all. So thank you so much for allowing me to continue sharing this experience with you. It's been an absolute blast. As you can see from our little to-do list here, we've got a lot of work to do. We're still working to reach level 10 of combat. I really want to hit that. This episode if we can. As you can see here, we've given our little character a little facelift, gave him a little beard, right? He's been working through year 1. He's been putting in the work. It would only make sense that he's got a little facial hair. Still got the sailor cap on, which feels very fitting for the beach farm. And as you can see, all of our stats, there's just one thing missing. And so here's hoping that we'll be able to get that in this episode. And as you can see here, we've got some relationships to work on. We do. We really do. We got to start giving some gifts to people. And honestly, we're just working on everything. I was feeling a little behind at the end of last episode, feeling like, just feeling like we are still struggling with money, but now with the legendary fish that we've acquired, it does feel like things are starting to pick up a little bit. I mean, the mutant carp, the crimson fish, as you can see, producing a good amount of money for us, especially when we preserve it. And so it does feel like, our money struggles won't be lasting forever, which is great. And so here's hoping that we can find a solution relatively soon. Thanks to the ectoplasm you delivered to me, I've made a major breakthrough in the field of arcane engineering. Enclosed, you will find blueprints for a most useful machine, the mini obelisk. Okay. All right. Well, you already know what to do. We got to throw this in here. And honestly, I would say let's start this episode out by just going to, I think we're just going to go to the desert. But before we go to the desert, we obviously need to go to our other area. And get our hardwood. Hardwood is the biggest thing that we're working on today. We're collecting 100 pieces of hardwood as for the final upgrade that we need for Willy's boat. And so because I want to get to the Fern Islands, I want to see what's over there. As you can see, we've got 102. So we technically need 98 pieces of hardwood. And then some, because we don't want to just have 0. And so definitely got some work ahead of us. But hopefully we'll be able to get there. Place 2 of them on the farm to warp between them. Oh my gosh, that would be huge. We actually really need that. And I want to get this fish smoker, but we need cave jelly. And so we'll see how profitable the fish smoker is. We've got a lot of fish, so it could be really good for us. Let me just check to make sure there's nothing else we wanted to craft. I guess we'll just craft these. All right, and then outside of that, I wanted to make this iridium band. Now we're pretty close with solar essence, but we need iridium bars. So yeah, it looks like we're gonna be spending a lot of time this summer, I think, heading towards the yeah, I think we're gonna spend a lot of time this summer heading towards the Skull Caverns, and I think that's just kind of what we need to do, you know. But let's go over here. We will collect our daily dose of hardwood. Now, what we looked at last week was that it's taking us, we're getting about 15 hardwood per day. And so I feel like this is something we really should be doing every day, but I wasn't doing that. So, you know, don't judge me. All right, I'm just going to go this way. Not going to worry about these guys. We're not here for them. Okay, I will fight them. I will fight them. Because they're just because they're a nuisance. All right, so that gave us, yeah, so we got about 15, give or take. I think I've done a few days where we got 14, but more or less we got 15. So, you know, I'm no mathematician, but if we do that for the next week, we should be able to get, you know, if we do that for the next week, we should be able to get the 100 that we need. And so while we're kind of just waiting on that, I think we'll just be, you know, we'll be trying to work on relationships with people, and we'll be doing all that other thing. Let's collect our daily items down here. I don't really come down here too often anymore. I really need to. I know I'm trying to work on the front of our farm right now, and then eventually come over here. We take everything. I'm trying to do that every day, but I forget a lot. All right, so that's done. Okay. I guess we should talk to we should check on our animals, make sure everybody's good, living the dream. I'm gonna leave those eggs there. We'll get to it. It looks like all these trees have grown, which is nice. And honestly, we just kind of keep making cheese. That's just like one way of stable income. Actually, no. I need to. We'll bring a few cheese with us. All right, we got cheese. We got some bombs. We should be good to go. We'll throw that in there. I wonder if I should actually craft a tent. Let me see. The tents are really helpful if we just want to immediately go into the next day. Oh, see, but they require hardwood. Yeah, I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to do that. I'm I'm not gonna do that. I can't do it. I can't, it like, the fact that we need 200 hardwood just makes me think about all the times in which we probably wasted hardwood on things that we didn't need. But, you know, no point in looking back at that now. We'll take one of these in case we want to come back. But that's the big goal of this episode, is trying to get that boat fixed. And so really it's just going to be a test of determination and time. But I think we definitely can get it. So now we're going to go to Calico Desert. And hopefully we'll find some hardwood here as well. Oh, I just realized I didn't bring any coffee either. Oh, we got one. I should have brought dishes as well. Also, we are showing up here a little unprepared, but we're gonna make it work the best way we can. There we go. Got to get that solar essence. Now, one thing I'm trying to get better at when it comes to the Skull Caverns is I'm just trying to get better at how we use our time. I probably should use controller. I don't know if anyone else is like this. I really like to use controller when I'm playing in the mines. I feel like I move a lot better, but when I'm on the farm, I actually like to put things on the ground and stuff using mouse and key. I don't know why. Call it a personal preference perhaps, but that's kind of my thing. There we go. We did need that spicy eel. I was hoping somebody would drop a food item for us. And I think this is just going to be good for us. It's going to be a great way for us to just collect materials. We definitely need... It just feels like we need a material farm. And we need to fight pretty much anybody we can. Man, I'll tell you one thing. Those things refuse to go down. They refuse to go down. I know I'm not using the best sword. I love my Holy Blade, but I know it's definitely not the strongest thing out there. Holy moly, those things can take a hit. You would think all the time that we've spent fighting these things that we would have hit level 10 a long time ago. But here we are, still level 9. Still level 9 combat. But I have a good feeling. I feel like this is our time. I feel like it's going to happen now. We're manifesting it. There we go. Very nice. Honestly, as soon as we hit level 10, I'm just going to leave these mines. I'm leaving as soon as we hit level 10. No, probably not. Probably not. We'll still stick around, but I'm just saying, I'm going to be so excited. It feels like, I feel like hitting level 10 has really been such a grind. Probably the biggest grind we've ever done outside of, you know, trying to get 200 pieces of hardwood. Oh no. Oh no. Worst case scenario, they end up on both sides of you. This is the worst case scenario. There we go. And we're getting some iridium ore too. Oh, we only have 4. Okay, I don't want to get too excited. I thought we were getting a lot more than that. Okay, I'm not a big fan of these floors because they're just so... they're all over the place, but... there we go. We will most certainly take that diamond. Alright, I got so bored of fighting that thing. There we go. Okay. All right, now this time we just can't die. We lost all that cloth that we had obtained, which if you know cloth, it's pretty good money. And we lost all of it. There we go. All right. I will fight these slimes simply out of principle. No, I don't need to fight them, but... there we go. Just give us 15 levels. Holy moly. We will take it. All right, let me see. Do we have any... oh, we do. Nice. I just wish bombs... I wish for bombs you could use any ore. You know? Because we have a ton of gold ore. You know, we have a ton of copper. But we don't have any iron ore because we always have to use it to make more bombs. Which I suppose makes sense, but except for that one time that you actually find yourself needing iron and you don't have it, and it's the worst. Oh, please just give us a staircase. We just need a staircase. There we go. I'll take that. 4 more levels. Nice. 28. Okay. Look at this. Iridium. This is exactly what we needed. There was something we needed 5 iridium bars for. Oh, it was the iridium band. I really want to craft that iridium band. I feel like that to me seems like the ultimate, kind of an ultimate, like, accessory. It does pretty much everything that we need it to do. Plus, I would like to upgrade our... I would like to upgrade our axe to iridium level as well. Everything else is kind of like preference, in my opinion. But when it comes to like, what I feel like are necessities to have max level, I would say would definitely be iridium axe and iridium pickaxe for sure. 7 levels, okay. Wow, we might actually pass our... our top level, which I think is 42. I think 42 is the highest we've done. Maybe this will be the level we actually hit. Level 10. That would be lovely. Holy moly, there's a lot of them. Oh my gosh, this is gonna be tough. This is gonna be tough. There's like a lot of them. Never seen this many. We can't fight them all at the same time. That's just impossible. This is how we hit rank 10. This is how we do it. We will tell our friends of this tale. Yeah, unless we accidentally die, which we almost did. Wow, they just refuse to die. They absolutely refuse to die. All right, we definitely can't. Wow, I honestly don't know what else we could do. Unfortunately, we did not hit our top level because we got stuck on this floor, which I think really took a lot of time from us, but holy moly, we were able to at least hit this floor. There we go. All right. That was something. That was something. We won't make it to bed in time, unfortunately, but that was definitely something. At least we made it inside our house. I would say that, you know, that's a win. What the heck? Perhaps we're taking a trip to Georgia. We haven't been there since it kind of went out of they went out of business, you know, or I guess you should say since, you know, we drove them out of business. A green rain has descended upon the valley. The green rain returns. I love the green rain. All right, so what is this? Wicked Chris, 24 to 30. Nah, it's okay. It's okay. Oh my gosh, it's everywhere. I wonder if we're supposed to be using... Wow, look at all these trees. Oh, they got a bunch of trees. A bunch of trees have grown down there. All right. Well, this was definitely unexpected, but... There we go. Look at all this. Look at all this. We can make a few iridium ores with this. Beautiful stuff. All right. So we got all that. I'm going to grab those really quick. I think we need our scythe too. So actually, I don't know if we technically need the scythe, but I'm just going to grab it anyway. Because why not? All right. It is time to get to work. Actually, do we have any forage food? Before I go tear all this stuff down, let me see if there's anything that gives us more forage. I don't know if that actually does anything. We got super meals. +1 speed. We got spicy eel. I don't know if we have anything else. Any other food? Okay, I guess that's it. All right, I guess we'll take the super meals for now. We will definitely need all of this stuff, though. And then we'll go see what happened at Joja. Oh, I'm glad all these trees are... Look at all these trees have finally grown. I wonder if that's the cause of the green rain. It like actually causes like this rapid growth of all of our trees because they're all ready. Beautiful stuff. So I'm like, part of me feels like there might be too many trees, but I'm afraid to cut them down just yet until I fully know what we want it to look like. Man, it's everywhere. Okay. Looks good. I know we have a whole section. We have a whole other section that we haven't gotten to yet. Hold on, let me eat one of our super meals. I wish there was like an event like this in the game, but for every skill. Like obviously this is a really great way to like build up your, I think, foraging, right? Is it your foraging or farming? Whichever stat is responsible for like cutting down things. But I wish there was one for like combat, like an invasion has descended upon the valley and You have to protect the villagers by defeating all the slimes that have shown up. A great way to increase your combat skill. Holy moly, there is so much. There's something really peaceful about this, though. You know, cutting down all this stuff, it is somewhat relaxing. And we're going to cut down all these trees eventually as well. Just look at all this. Holy. All right. That should do it. There we go. All right, so we obviously have a lot of trees to cut down, and we'll get to that later. I don't want to bore us with that just yet. Yeah, we'll get to that stuff eventually. Let's see, we'll grab our fishing rod here. A lot of good stuff there. All right. Let's see. So we got these artifact bones. I'm going to put this weapon in here. I'm not sure if we need it. We'll keep the food. We'll turn our scythe in. I guess we'll turn this in as well. All right, I wanted to mess around with this idea too, because we have this stuff here, and I'm like, well, oh, rip. I hate how it like destroys both of them. But yeah, I kind of like the fencing there. That actually looks really nice. I don't know if we're going to have it extend down this way, but I don't know, we could. We could. We'll kind of play around with it, see what looks good to us, but all right. So we're good there. I like to turn in our honey here. We got some more pumpkin juice. We got some wine. Is there anything else we can actually be juicing right now? I guess we could always be juicing more of these grapes. Coconut wine. Interesting. So strawberries are clearly superior, but we got all these fruits in here. All right, so we'll throw all that in there. I wish you could turn in like some of these fruits like oranges and put them in the seed machine and get them to make like, you know, like a pomegranate tree or something. I feel like that would be pretty cool. So we throw all that in there. All right, so pretty much we just got to check in on our chickens. We should be good with the daily stuff. I always love getting through all this daily stuff, but it always surprises me just how much time it takes to, you know, to do all this. Like when you're doing everything, checking in on the chickens and the cows and the goats and everything, and then doing all your other stuff, checking in on your greenhouse. Like it can take the whole day. Oh, I actually wanted to try this as well. Oh no. So that doesn't work. We'd have to move this. Which is not too bad. I mean, I know I just like could have waited, but there we go. That's not too bad. Not too bad. I think I like it to be a little bit more even. There we go. Looks pretty good. I don't know. For me, I'm just adding little bits and seeing what works, and you know. Man, we got to get rid of all this stuff. Yeah, we'll have to cut down all these trees, but I do like that it looks a little bit overgrown. I don't know. Something about it. We got anything else we want to save here? I think that's about it. Honestly, with the obelisk thing, once we... Wait, so this was oranges? Why do we have oranges? I want it to be pomegranates or peaches. All right, well, we'll fix that later. All right. There we go. We'll jump all this fruit in here. And soon we'll probably need to make a bigger chest. I don't know if you can... Oh, we can put the fiddlehead fern in here. That's interesting. No idea what we'll make, but I guess we'll see. All right, the rest of this stuff we'll put in here. The cauliflower. Good. Okay. Let's sell the rest of this stuff. I forgot to put the coffee beans. I need to have, like, once we get that little obelisk, I am definitely going to have one go straight from here, from this little spot at the greenhouse. I think in a perfect world, I think it would go from here, and probably go, I don't know which one I'd probably just transport it here. I know it's not the furthest thing, but, you know, have our fruit go and put it right in the middle here. So we can go right to the, but I could also see it going from there to the forge as well. So having it, you know, the forge would be a really good spot to have it. So I don't know. I kind of go back and forth with it, with, you know, with what we want to do. But all right, let's sell this goat cheese, the wine. We'll just get rid of that. All right, where were our pathing stuff was all here. All right, looks good. I like the fencing. We'll have to make a few more. Okay. A solid 20,000. I think today we will try to see about getting a mill built on our farm, which I think will be really good. And I think, oh, we have 73,000. Okay, we could actually upgrade our house. I mean, that would deplete us of pretty much everything we've got, but, you know, we could. Question is, should we? You know? That is the question. All right, so we're looking pretty good. Let's see about those paths. So we had like brick walls. There we go. All right, I'm just going to build a couple. I liked how they were creating just a little bit of definition. You can't even really see them over there, but they're there. Just a little something, you know? Oh no, we can't put it there. Are you kidding me? All right, well. It's nothing too special. Honestly, we may end up changing it again, but I just wanted to create something where it felt like there was a little bit of dimension. Like even here, I feel like could benefit from something like that. Even just having a little bit of spacing there. I don't know. I kind of like the idea of having, I don't know, but if we're going to put a fish pond here, I think that's something worth considering. So maybe I won't put those up just yet, but yeah, maybe we won't do it just yet. But it is an idea that I have. A train is passing through. Well, we need to go see Robin anyway. So maybe we'll do that. Well, It's unfortunate because I think to upgrade our house, I think requires also 100 pieces of hardwood, if I remember correctly. And so even if we wanted to do the upgrade, we then wouldn't be able to do the ship. And so then I think the question becomes, well, which one is more valuable? You know? I don't know. All right, some stone, okay. Some stone, some sticks, okay. All right, we'll take it. We'll take it. Nothing too fancy, but better than nothing. Yeah, 100 pieces of hardwood. Holy moly, Robin. Robin, you're killing me, Robin. All right, well then the house upgrade is going to have to go. It's going to have to be put on hold. Now, we could do this. I don't even think I would use this. It's really just for aesthetic. 150 wood, so we need cloth. I don't know if we have enough cloth. I'll have to check. I think it was wood, stone, and cloth. Or we can build another fish pond and really just keep that going. I don't know. But yeah, if we did put a mill, I'd probably put it right here. You know, and then continue working on fish ponds. I'm thinking 4 across here and on the other side too. We do want to invest. I think we do want to continue to invest in fish ponds maybe first. Just because they're kind of becoming our primary money source. You know, that's how I want this farm to mostly make its money through the fish ponds and through, you know, cultivating this sort of like seafood, like fish sanctuary in a way, which I think could be really, really nice. But we could just make the mill first. I mean, it's only 2 days, I think, that it would take. So I guess we'll just do that. And it's cheap too. So we need wood, stone, cloth. We have the cloth. We're good to go. Let us get this thing moving. And again, this is really just for aesthetic. There's really no purpose behind building this mill, other than the fact that it would look adorable. And I think some might argue that that is more than enough of a reason to want to create it. And then I guess we'll just go back to the Skull Caverns, and we'll continue to go to the Skull Caverns until we hit rank 10. Otherwise, there's really other than that, there's not really much else for us to do. We want to build relationships. We're still, we need to go back. We need to go get our daily hardwood. Okay, we'll do that. Oh my gosh, I don't have enough wood? Holy moly. I really did not count, did I? All right, we're close. Thankfully, we got all those trees that we need to chop back on our farm. Okay. My pet guinea pig, David, just hates this hot weather. He's fussy. All right, Robin, give us the stuff. There we go. All right. Is there anything we needed to move? I don't think so, right? Yeah, so essentially it would just go right here. I always do this anytime I'm about to build something. I'm like, do I want it there though? Is that really where we want it? And I think, yeah, I can't wait to get the fish pond. We'll get a fish pond here, and then hopefully, or I'm thinking 1, 2, 3, and 4. I hope it fits, honestly. I don't know. I guess we'll see. But yeah, this is looking really nice. All right, let's just get this thing built. I think we'll put it right here. I was going to have it flush, but in case we want to put like flowers or, you know, something. then we can do that too. All right. We'll see how it looks when it's finished. And if we want to move it, we can do that. I also just realized that this tree is in the way of our stuff. Let me actually grab these. So we're gonna need these. We'll go back into our house and we'll turn it into an espresso, which we will then use. There we go. No coffee. Okay. All right, we're good. We are good. Let us go reach rank 10. I don't know. I thought about putting this like little border here too. I don't think that's going to work because we won't be able to actually... Oh, I guess we could grab it from here. I don't know. We'll see what it looks like, honestly. But yeah, I did not see that legend row because this tree is in the way. That would have been bad. Okay. All right, so that's all good. That's all good. We'll throw this stuff in here. Get rid of this stuff too. And the wood, we'll get rid of that. Okay. Everything else we need. Let me see if we can craft any more. Oh, we can craft the iridium band. All right, let's just do it. We're doing it. We're doing it. Okay. Well, there you have it. We finally got it. However, we cannot make any more bombs, though. We have 5 bombs total. Not looking good. Not a great way to go into the mines, but it's not to say, you know, we can't do it without bombs, but, you know, obviously the bombs really do help. All right, and we'll take 1. Oh, I probably shouldn't bring this row, should I? Last thing I want to do is accidentally die and then lose it. Yeah, I don't know about that fencing. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. I wish there was like brick fences and things like that. You know, I think brick, I love the way brick looks. I think it would look fantastic. Yeah, I wish there was more fencing options outside of just like your standard wood fence. I also need to remember to bring a chest here just to keep some of the random things and wow, I would really just love to know how that thing was still alive. That was impressive. There we go. Holy moly. Well, that was a juggling act. let me just grab this iron and we will skedaddle. There we go, just what we need. But before we go, there we go, 5 levels, nice. All right, let me see. Can we craft any more? Oh, 2. Better than nothing. All right. Oh, there we go. A warp totem, nice. All right, give us a little bit more. 7 levels, nice. We're really just here to fight. I mean, so the more enemies we can find, the better. Wow, another warp totem. Holy moly. Let's see, there's no mummies here. All right, we're leaving. We're leaving. Wow. To think that there's nothing. That actually blows my mind. Oh, there is one there. I didn't even see it. All right, here we go. Oh man, if I didn't need all this iron, I wouldn't be doing this, but I actually do need it. Look at these things just chasing us. Absolutely zero chill. You know what? I'm actually just gonna, we're just gonna go to the next level. We will fight if we have to. There's iron over there. We must acquire it. Okay. All right. Our struggles continue. As we just, for some reason, do not have... We do not have enough iron. But that's okay. We have rank 10s in our sight. All right, we're leading down. There we go. Oh my gosh, I didn't realize I was about to die. I was about to die. Can you imagine? Holy moly, can you imagine if we died? That would have been so bad. Okay, we actually will take these earth crystals because apparently they're rarer than I thought. I never really needed them, so I don't really, you know, I typically don't pick them up when I see them. But now that we saw what was at the wizard's book, now I'm thinking we actually might need those. The amount of fighting we've done this in year 2 is insane. And we're just still waiting to hit level 10. And I just question, oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I question everything. I question everything, but we finally did it. We hit level 10. Holy moly, that took forever. All right, we're just going to keep going. Got to pick up that solar essence now that we used it all to make that ring. Yes, let us craft. Let us craft. Wow, all of that for 1 iridium. There we go. 5 iridium. There we go. 5 levels. Wow, to think that was almost the end of us. I always forget how much damage these things do, and it's hard to tell if I can take another hit or if I should heal, and the answer is usually I probably should heal. All right, let's get out of here. We've done the thing. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited to cross this off the list. Reach combat level 10. Holy moly. That took forever. But we got it done. There we go. All that. All the spoils. There we go. All right. I guess I'll throw... Oh. Like, what is all of this? I don't even know what this is. Yeah, how much do we need? So we still need to go back there because we need 20 solar essence. But we're not going to do that because it requires 30 hardwood. Yeah, we're not doing that. Eventually we will get the obelisk, and I think we're going to have it transport us from here probably to the greenhouse. I don't know. Something like that. All right. We need to put a cell chest here too. I know there's one right up here, but I like to have one right outside of the buildings that we do stuff with. Like, okay, so we got that. Okay, aged blobfish roe. That's not too bad. About 500 a piece. That's not bad. That is not bad. I mean, obviously the legendary fish are giving us the most, but you know, blobfish, that's That's not bad. You keep it up, blobfish. You might earn your spot. All right. Level 10 combat. 15% more damage or plus 25 HP. I think we're going to go for damage. Is that even a question? Of course we're going to go for damage. I'll take damage all day. All right. You sense that a new way is open. There we go. Robin's doing the thing. She's putting in the work. About time, Robin. All right. Let's see. So first thing we're going to do is we're going to go get our daily hardwood. I actually don't remember if we got it from the last day. We might have missed it. See, this is what I'm talking about. This is why we'll never get that boat fixed. But here we go. We're doing this thing. Wow, the actual lunging range of those things is ridiculous. All right, so we got our daily 15. I mean, you know, when you do it, if you do it every day, you know, soon before long, you'll have a ton of hardwood. The challenge for me is doing it every day. I wish the mini obelisk could take you there. That'd be incredible. But it's something that on this farm, and because this is something we never really had to endure. Oh my gosh, we're getting hardwood. Oh my gosh, I may just cut down every tree in this place. I may cut down every tree in this place. And then, once we cut down every tree, we should go and... Once we cut down every tree, we should go to turn in our axe and get the iridium level axe. Oh my gosh, that's 2 more. Can you imagine if we get our 100 from all these trees? I mean, this definitely helps us with our missed amount yesterday. We did miss a few yesterday, so this does wonders. And I am getting better at planting trees as I chop them down. So when we get the pine nuts or the pine cones and things like that, this is something I did not do in year 1. I think it's why we struggled with having enough wood. But now I'm doing it a lot more. As soon as we get stuff to drop, we just replant. And eventually you'll have trees everywhere. Except for here, for some reason. Okay. Yeah, let's chop down all these trees. Honestly. I feel like you can never have too much wood. Oh my gosh, did we just get 7 hardwood? And another 2. Holy cannoli, what is this luck? I know we have the perk. I just didn't know the perk that gave us hardwood from cutting down trees worked this well. Another 4. Oh my gosh, chat. We might actually do it. We might actually do it. And another 2. All right, let me see. I want to replant some of these trees. I don't know if they'll actually grow, but we're going to put them there. Because I know that the rules of the rules of tree growth don't apply to regular trees the same way they apply to fruit trees. But because I put regular trees in some pretty precarious spots, and I thought to myself, there's no way this tree will grow. And it did. It did, surprisingly. So now every time I plant a tree in a strange spot, I always wonder, you know, oh, look at all those butterflies. Well, never did I expect that we would get this much hardwood from all these trees. Another 3. I've underestimated the power of chopping trees. We might actually be able to get the 100 that we need for robins for our house upgrade a lot sooner than I thought. But we will still be going to the secret forest daily to try to acquire as much hardwood as we can. I don't know if those trees are going to grow, but we'll see. There we go. There's another one. Another one. And another 3. Okay. I did not think we'd get 66 pieces of hardwood. Okay, plus the 15. We did get 15 from the forest, but still, I mean, you're talking about 40, 45 pieces of hardwood, you know, from these trees that we've cut down, which puts us significantly ahead of our previous projections for hardwood. I mean, I thought, okay, by the end of maybe day 15, maybe more, will we have enough if we go every day? And now we're looking at maybe tomorrow we might have enough. It's very possible. All right, let me plant these trees. Now we're on a tree frenzy now. I probably should even have brought out our tree fertilizer. Yeah, these trees are weird because sometimes like they will grow and then sometimes they'll just like spring back up and then I'll collect more pine cones. And I find that to be very precarious. It's almost like you can't plant trees here, but then I have seen trees grow. So I'm curious how that works. Or if it's like I have to plant, maybe I have to plant fertilizer. Look at all these trees. See, this is, we brought these trees here really for one purpose and one purpose only. To chop them down. There really is no purpose here other than just to chop down trees. Now, will these produce hardwood for us like the other ones will? Okay, they will. They will. And as soon as these trees come down, we'll plant more trees. But I will say this is more wood than we've ever had. Like we've always struggled with having enough wood to build and upgrade things. And I'm sure just as easily as we've acquired this wood, will it disappear from our pockets again? But it does feel nice, even if for the moment that we have just a little bit. All right, that puts us up to 79. 79, which is much more than we had before. Combining that with what we've got here, which is 119. We are 2 away. We are 2 away. Holy moly. I wasn't expecting that, but I'll definitely take it. All right, let's chop down these trees. And then we'll go see. I don't know if we'll be able to. There we go. We got it. But we don't want to just have enough. We want to have a little bit extra because I don't want to. I mean, we're going to be completely broke. We'll just leave those trees for now. I mean, we could get more tree fertilizer so that they can grow faster. I don't know if we need to do that. All right, we'll just grab a little bit. We'll just grab a few. I do like when the trees grow, you know, when they grow fast. Now, we did talk about putting some trees here. Oh, rip. I gave all the trees up. I put all the seeds away. All right, so where are all the seeds that we had? We definitely had more than that. That is very confusing. We just have these? That can't be it. That is very strange, because I just had a bunch of them. I don't know if we do have frozen tears, but I think we might. Yeah, that's so confusing. That really is. I don't know where, not sure where we put all those other ones or where they went, but I mean, we did just plant them. So maybe I planted all of them and didn't realize that. That's very possible. But yeah, I thought about so it's wait. 1, 2. So there's thought it might be good to have like one of each tree here. I don't know how that's going to look in practice, but, you know, it's always fun to kind of play around with these things. Mess around with the ideas, see how they work. Yeah, these trees will be... They'll be up before you know it. All right. Well, we have enough. We have enough for our... Okay. Well, at least now we know. That's how we get hardwood. Chop down a bunch of trees. All right. I don't know what that's going to look like. You know, I just wanted to try to create like a natural barrier. You know, something that separates different zones of our humble little farm. But all right, so that's good. Let us turn in, and then tomorrow we will see. It's cool too that so now we can get more. I don't know if these other fish have requirements. It seems like it's always just going to be one fish, which is totally cool. But yeah, it just seems like just going to drop that tree. We need to cut down a lot more trees, so it's a lot more work to be done. But what a productive day. I will tell you that. Feeling very accomplished right now. And we got our little mill here. Oh, it looks so good. Oh yeah, that's it. That's what we wanted. That's what we wanted to see. Tomorrow we're all gathering at the beach for the annual Pelican Town luau. Forgot about the luau. I haven't been to that in a while. All right. So when I made this, I didn't realize how much the trees here are going to get in the way. They really do. Oh my gosh, we got 12 pieces of hardwood? How? What kind of tree was that? Wait, why are all of our animals annoyed? We're out of food? How much food are you guys eating? That's the question. Because I thought we got enough to get us through winter. All right, let's add to our list. We got the hardwood. So now we got to visit. I guess we'll buy hay. We'll take hardwood to Willy. And then we'll, I don't know if we're going to have a chance to do it. But we'll set sights on upgrading our house as well. Those must be the mahogany trees. Holy moly, I did not realize that mahogany trees give us hardwood. That's a game changer. I feel like I should chop these down then. Are you kidding me? Oh my gosh, and then just replant them. Oh, that's huge. I always wondered what mahogany trees gave us. I don't know what happens if you tap them, but I wonder if I can I plant one like here and then one here? Just replant them like that. And we'll put some fertilizer in there. Oh, buddy. Oh, buddy. We're going to be cooking. We're cooking. We need fertilizer. I'm going to just grab a few. I'll just grab a couple of them. All right. I love the tree fertilizer. It helps the trees grow so fast with that stuff. I think it's like a week or something ridiculous. All right, pickled fiddlehead fern. It's not bad. It's not bad. All right. So now that she's done with that, we'll have her make another trade box that I think we'll put right here. I like to have trade boxes pretty much anywhere and everywhere we can. Sometimes I just want to sell stuff on the fly. And so, but I think we need like 150 wood or something, which should not be a problem now because we have all this stuff. We're going to chop down these trees too. Actually, we'll chop down these back ones. I want to move all these tappers anyway because we've been wanting them to be all in one location. We have a bunch of trees lined up and kind of having all the tappers there is going to look so good once it's really going, you know? There we go. All right. So we'll take these tappers and we'll start them here. I'm trying to keep this area clean, but yeah, we have a bunch of different types of trees. Even we got mahogany trees. Yeah, we got them all. We got them all. They look good. Okay. All right, so let's drop these. I feel like we're finally getting a groove. Whereas before I felt like we were really struggling a little bit. Now it's starting to feel like, okay, I think we might actually have a groove going here. I would love for her to upgrade our house, but that's okay. We need these 100 pieces of hardwood. Well, actually, do we have enough? No. I think once we drop the 200, we'll only have 45, but we'll still be looking pretty good. I need to see if we have any other mahogany seeds. There we go. I want to build another shipping bin, and we're going to put it right here. I guess we'll put it like right here. I mean, right here would have been better, but yeah, we'll just put it right here. There we go. I love those things. I love those things. They're so easy to make and just really fun. All right. Now it is time. Let's go to the beach. We need to buy hay as well. Ripperonis. We need to buy hay. Because we can't have our animals upset at us. I don't know where all these rocks came from. Okay. Now the crab pots originally, it's crazy when you think about it. Crab pots used to be the way that I thought about improving our farm. I thought, you know, if we just buy crab pots, man, we will be living the dream. Oh, we wanted to get the auto grabber too. All right, maybe not yet. I want to get the house upgrade first. And then we will most certainly come back and get this next upgrade. All right, there it is. 200 fresh hay, ready to go. And I hope these animals don't ask for anything else because we just dropped a ton of money. Almost 10K on fresh hay. Now some might say, well, you could have just planted it. You could have just did the grass starters. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. I refuse. I refuse. I wish we could sign up for a subscription. That is how much I refuse. I would rather sign up for a subscription for Marnie to have her just deliver us the goods on a monthly basis than to have to go through the torment of planting grass. Absolutely not. All right, I think we're good. Now we got to empty our pockets before we go to this next thing, and we need to go ASAP. Actually, I think his shop closes. I think his shop closes soon, unfortunately, and so we gotta book it. What else were we doing? All right, maybe we should just go do that. Yeah, let's just. Well, okay. Let me drop this truffle, and that is not an innuendo. All right, where's our horse? Where's our horse? There we go. The age-old question. All right, forget about everything else. Forget about everything else. I know I still have stuff taking up space in our pockets. I don't know what this next series is gonna... I don't know what's gonna be there, but maybe it's another cave. Maybe it's another trial. Who knows? But we're not wasting any more time. We're going there right now. Nope. Golden ticket. Absolutely not. You will not distract us. Because as soon as I grab that ticket, then I see someone I want to talk to. Then I talk to them and I go on the vending machine. I do the thing and then I miss my one opportunity. Once again, I really wish that he sold the cave, the cave thing that we need to make the smoker. There we go. All materials have been found. The boat will be repaired overnight. All right. We did the thing. We did it. It feels good. We gave him 200 pieces of hardwood, but we got it done. I feel very accomplished. I don't know about you. I feel very accomplished. I did not expect us to get that done so soon into this episode. I thought it was going to take us till the very end. All right. I need 100 pieces of bones. For my studies, please drop them off at the museum counter. River fish. Help reduce the numbers. The local population of river fish. How many river fish do we need? 20? That's not too bad. That's not too bad. Unfortunately, we do not have our fishing rod. Nice. Okay. All right, 12 bombs. Perfect. But yeah, the river fish I feel like should be pretty doable. Should be doable. I think we could go down to Marnie's. Did we grab our did we grab our daily hardwood? I don't think we did. So we might actually do that. To be honest with you, I feel like that's the hardest thing to do in this game, is to remember to go down to that forest. But it's something we have to do. What is this? Maple seeds? Maybe, I don't know. Maybe something here, something there. I don't know. I don't know. We'll see what that looks like when it's all done. A lot of trees around here, you might be thinking. And you would be right. There are a lot of trees. know everyone's upset. I get it. Everyone's mad. But I got some fresh hay here. Not to worry. Not to worry. All right, and the rest of these funds will go towards our house upgrade. All right, let me actually... I'm going to take these off. We got one here. I think we had one over here. No. Okay. We do have a few over here. And they're all kind of producing the same kind of sap for us. Oh, what is that? You had another one hiding out. We got one there. See that one? Like some of these are so hidden behind all these other trees. But I do like how we have like a little forest enclosure happening here. You know, we'll clean it up, of course, but you know, I do like what it looks like now. There we go. That's what we want to see. That's what we want to see. Looking good. Looking good. Okay, here we go. Wow. This is a day of profit for us. A day of profit and production. These coffee beans are going to finally help us get what we've been wanting, which is that triple espresso. And this ancient fruit. It seems to be producing every day. Now we got one here. I'm going to take this one and see, can we put this in the seed maker? Where is our seed maker anyway? Can we make more ancient fruit seeds? There's no way. There's no way they would allow that, right? That feels broken. If that's something we can do, that feels broken. I wonder what ancient fruit wine would taste like. Now I'm keeping one, but if we're able to reproduce more and have this whole little section here, oh my gosh, we can. Oh my gosh. I don't think you know what you've just done, but it's about to be, oh, we do have mahogany seeds. Okay, we're planting those ASAP. Yep. Right away. Right away. Okay, we'll just put the basic fertilizer down, but wait, can you not? Oh, it's already down. I forgot. It's already down. I was like, what is happening? All right, so that's done. I guess I could take this one, but now I don't want to risk it, you know? I don't want to risk it. We'll just keep waiting. We'll just keep waiting. Keep doing this the right way. There's no rush, right? It's all a process. These coffee beans are about to work overtime for us. I might actually make a couple more kegs over here. But yeah, we definitely need to have that obelisk take us from there, probably to this midsection right over here. There we go. All right. Our fruit empire is finally coming true. It's becoming a thing. Okay. All right, I forgot about this truffle. We got to take this truffle with us to... That's the wrong house. Oh, we got two more here. I knew that I had these pretty much everywhere. And I want to put them all in the same spot so that when they grow, it'll be easy to grab, you know, all the sap from them. There we go. I guess we'll just grab this while we're here. All right, let's sell what we got. So we've got... I don't know. I actually kind of want to hold on to the goat cheese as a gift. And I know Leah, I think she likes... I'm pretty sure Leah likes... Oh, is it wine, goat cheese? I thought somebody liked truffle oil. I'm pretty sure someone does, but we'll just sell it for now. I feel like I should be keeping a few of the truffle oils though, just in case I come across someone else that wants it. All right, so we got tappers there. I don't know what these mahogany trees are going to produce for us, but I'm curious to find out. And so we're just going to drop those there. Now we're going to grab a few more. How many do we have? We've got 9 of the mahogany trees. And so we're going to grab 9 of these. There we go. All right, we're going to dump all that stuff in there. All that stuff. All this stuff. This one. Got to get our daily fire quartz. We have so many of those now. Oh, we actually have to put... Let me actually put this in here. We'll just get a couple of those cooking. Okay. So now it is time. I think I'm fully confident we can get the 100 pieces of hardwood. Wait, where's our... Did we accidentally put that away? Are you kidding me? Alright, I think we're going to miss our hardwood. I don't think we got our hardwood for the day. We're going to miss it. Which 15 doesn't seem like a lot, but... It's a lot. It's enough. It is enough, but that's okay. Because we're planting these hardwood trees. And that's actually going to produce a lot of hardwood for us, so... You know, it balances out. It balances out. All right. We're definitely not going to make it, but we did our best. There we go. That might be our biggest undertaking in terms of like project. So I hope that wherever this boat takes us, I hope that it'll be worth it. All right. So we got that. Yeah, he charged us 1,000 to take us from our farm to our farm. Okay, so the mahogany ones really only give us sap. Interesting. Okay, well that's good to know. I wasn't sure if there was like a specific... I can never remember which ones gave us what. And so it is nice to kind of have that figured out. Okay. Looking good. Looking good. We're going to keep making... I'm really trying to focus on making coffee until we don't need to make coffee anymore. You know, that's kind of the goal. I'm just going to leave the tree fertilizer in here. I should probably grab these, right? All right. 10 fresh strawberries. Honestly, I don't know if strawberry wine is really that profitable. We've been using grapes, just making basic wine with the grapes. But I honestly feel like dehydrating things is more profitable. And I mean, I guess it makes sense why it is, because it requires 5 of that fruit per. And so, it makes sense why it's more profitable, but it's still one of those things where I just... There we go. We're collecting all this row. Dropping it in there. Got to get that ancient row or that aged legend row cooking ASAP because it's just too valuable. Too valuable. All right, so let's make an espresso, and then I'm gonna keep the rest of the coffee in here because I tend to use it, but wait, we got a maki roll. The old boat is seaworthy once again, thanks to you. Stop by the back room whenever you want to ride. My shop is now open at 8 a.m. every day, so you can get an early start. All right, forget about everything else. Let's go. Let's go see what this is about. It costs us 200 hardwood, so, no pressure, but if it's not worth it, I'm sinking that ship. That's all I'm saying. No, I probably won't. Probably won't. I'm totally joking. All right. Am I missing something? Where? Okay. I want to put the hardwood away. That's what we're trying to do. Put the hardwood. Let's see. Wow, I forgot about the luau. We picked the worst day to finally be able to use this boat because now the luau is going to ruin. I don't think we're going to be able to go to his house now because the luau is going on. That is quite unfortunate. Now we'll go to the luau, but I will say I don't feel like it's going to be that much different. But you all, some of you have said that there is changed dialogue or something, and so we will go see what it is. And we brought some cheese, so I guess we could throw some cheese in there, even though I mean, cheese is good, yeah. I just hope it's not like a sweet sort of thing that they were trying to make, because I don't think cheese would go well with that, but. All right. But before we go to luau, you already know we got to do the daily things. This is just part of being a farm owner, you know. Part of being a farm owner, we got to do the daily things. Taking care of the animals, getting them, picking up after them. Which I would say the auto grabber for this is not as necessary to me as it is for the cows, because the cows are that's a lot of work doing that, milking all the cows, collecting all their items as well. So, but for everything else, for like the chickens, it's not that bad. But I will still be purchasing that auto grabber just because, you know, I think we'll benefit from having it. All right, so they didn't give us any milk because they were mad at us, which, I mean, I get it, you know. I get it. All right. Yeah, let's just go to this luau. There's so many other things I feel like we could do, but we'll go to the luau. I know some of you were very upset that we skipped it last time, and I to that I understand. I understand. We skipped the egg festival because I just didn't want to chase eggs again. But we learned our lesson. We shall attend every event, whether we want to or not. Gotta get that solar essence. It's cool that it seems like he has it every day. And so with solar essence kind of being a hot commodity right now, I think it's actually makes a lot of sense for us to buy it every day. I think we need it for the mega bomb. So, I mean, do that a couple days, collect as much as you can, and you know. All right, it looks the same to me. Oh, I mean, I guess it's kind of, they moved the dance floor. They got the same decals, a star fruit. Okay. All right. Oh, they got totem poles. This could work for our little, this could work for our little area. Ooh. I kind of want to have, maybe we'll get 3 pairs. Yeah, I think 6 should be good. Oh, just have those scattered around. Oh, I like that. I like that a lot. That could work. That could work. All right, I can't buy any more because... And then we already have those, like, those flower pots around. That and the totem poles, it's gonna look so good. All right, you guys are lucky I like you. Truffle oil. Come on now. There's no way that truffle oil does not enhance the soup. There's no way. All right, we got a little dance floor. Yeah. 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 Oh, I love it. Love a good dance party. I love a good dance party. All right, let's talk to the governor. All right, let's get started. Let's do this thing. Hello and welcome everyone. I'm pleased to announce that the potluck ceremony has begun. I have high hopes that you all contributed high quality ingredients. We want to leave the governor with a good impression. Well, Governor, would you indulge us in honorary first tasting? I wonder why the governor, like, this is the only time the governor ever shows up. You know what I mean? Okay. It's a very pleasant soup. The produce from this valley never disappoints. I wonder if we didn't add anything at all. Tasty. You all did very well today. Now, who else wants some soup? The luau was a success. Good thing I brought something tasty for the soup. Okay. Now, does that give us... You all said that gives us hearts, right? I don't know. It doesn't look like it gave us hearts for some people. So I wonder what the rules are there. But we got these little totem poles. I don't know where to put them, but I mean, I guess we just put them wherever. I'm just going to plant them wherever feels right, you know, for now. And then, you know, we can kind of go from there. You know, something like that. And they're just kind of scattered, you know, they're scattered. There's nothing. I don't know, we have this owl here, but we kind of want to get rid of this owl. Yes. Yes, little tiki village. That's what we'll call it, tiki village. Looks good. And maybe one more over here in this corner. I think they look really good, like, on the ocean. There we go. Not bad. Not bad. They're kind of everywhere. Maybe I'll move this one a little bit. Kind of like in the corner. I don't know. Maybe something like here. That's not bad. That's not bad. All right, we're trying to just get the coffee. We're trying to get the coffee grind going and having pretty much coffee everywhere is essential. It's an essential part of this whole production. The trees are still growing. The trees will probably not be ready till the fall, but that's okay. You know, I'm loving the grind. I'm loving, oh, this looks so good. I'm really happy with this here. I mean, I probably could have put it somewhere else, but really? I don't know. I think they add a lot of value. We're going to put more lighting around too. I know that there's still some dark areas of our farm. I want to put more of those, more of that lighting around. There we go. We're increasing our collection. We get 1 daily coffee plus the coffee that we're brewing from the coffee beans. Good stuff. Good stuff. All right. As you can see, the train is moving along. The train is moving along. We got the sawmill built. I would say that we're probably going to work on, like, we're probably going to go and visit Robin and have her upgrade the house. But in terms of Fern Island, I didn't expect the luau. I didn't expect to have to wait another day to get to the boat to work. I don't know why I thought as soon as we built it, we would be ready to go. So we had to wait overnight for that. Then we lost another day having to do the luau, which was fine. Nothing really different. But it did give us a chance to buy some little tiki totems, which I think is great. And this is continuing to further our little location here is like a little tiki paradise, which is fun. And I like to just kind of play around with some of these things. I mean, we put some here and we put some kind of around. We got one right here in the kind of the entrance. So they're kind of sprinkled around here, which I think is really cool. We got one over here too. I think where we have them is nice. You know, I like having them kind of on the beach. And so I'm happy with that. I'm actually glad we went to the luau because otherwise we would have missed that. And then we got these little things that, I mean, I think they're pretty much just bear pots, but they do kind of look like tiki and they kind of match what we got going on here. I think is good. I actually want to create a little symmetry. And so I think I'm going to take this one. I like how the seasonal decor changes too. Like you plant this down and it changes to look like a bear because it's summer. So I'm curious what they'll look like the next season. But I love symmetry with stuff like this. I like things to look uniform. And I think we actually might take this and put it, I don't know, something like that. And then we'll put that one there. looks pretty good. Or even if we, because I know we have more than, we have a few of them. I could see us putting them in between. That could be hilarious. So we got the 3 trees and then we got these little pots in between, which could look really nice. And then we could, obviously we could move this one and then have it, you know, have it there. But I do like how it kind of creates an, kind of like an edge here. I don't know. I thought about putting it there too. But yeah, we'll kind of just leave it. Anyway, guys, I say all that to say it took us a little bit longer to do some of the things that I wanted us to do. And so I want to save the Fern Islands to have like the full amount of time to focus on it. So I think this is where we'll start the next episode of the Stardew Diaries. And in the next episode, we will be setting sail to a new location. Excited to see what it is. I mean, if it's anything like the Calico Desert, I think we're in for a treat. We're in for a surprise. And I feel like we're probably going to spend a bit of time there, like we do with the Calico Desert and the Skull Caverns and things like that. So I want to dedicate enough time to that. So I think we'll save that for the next one, where it's like, if we start now, I may only like just dabble in it a little bit, and then we'll have to stop anyway. So I say all that to say, we're going to stop there for now. But guys, thank you so much for the love and the support you showed. If you enjoyed this video, if you felt like we made good progress, support it by dropping a like on this video. Subscribe if you enjoy cozy commentary for your viewing pleasure, and comment down below. What do you think of the way our farm is laid out right now? I feel like, you know, with that whole Stardew Valley planner thing that we played around with, it really helped set my vision of what we kind of would want to do with the spacing of this farm. And because this beach farm is so massive, that was always kind of really intimidating, trying to figure out where to put certain things and how could we make it feel like it's that every place is intentional, every location has a purpose. And from what we've done here, you know, messing around with like getting all the pretty much just putting tappers on all these trees to have them all being used. And we're gonna put some mushrooms over there as well, so we'll start to get some mushrooms that we can use the dehydrators and do all that kind of thing. And so soon there's gonna be a lot of stuff going on here, and I'm really excited about that. So again, if you guys do enjoy the content, you want to support, a great way to drop a like on this video. But I'm excited to see what we do next episode. I'm excited to go to the Fern Islands. We finally hit level 10, so mastery. Okay, we got to go check out that whatever that room was that we saw way back when. I think it should be open now, and so we'll do that, and then we'll go to Willy's, and we'll take the boat and we'll see what happens. I'm excited though. But thanks so much for watching, guys, and I will see you in the next video.